Hello everyone. I'm going to explain 8051 microcontroller program for arrange the numbers in ascending order. So the numbers are given in particular memory location. What we need to do is to arrange the number in ascending order. Okay, so this is the method ascending order. We can do it using bubble sort method. So bubble sort means we will be having two loop. One is external loop, another one is inner loop. Okay, so suppose if we have the number 6 numbers. In this program ORG00H is the program initialization starting address of the code. Move R3,06H which initialize the count for external loop, and move R0,20H initialize the array. So starting address of the data is 20H. Move R1,21H, it is initializing the array of second data. Move R2,06 initialize the count for internal loop. So external loop count is 06, internal loop count also 06. So inner loop, move a comma at R0. So 20H is the address of the memory location. Whatever the content present in 20H will be loaded to A. It's the indirect type of addressing mode. And move b comma at R1. This is also indirect addressing mode. Whatever the data present in 21H address memory location is present at R1 means it is indirect addressing mode. From 21H whatever the data present, that loaded to B. So we have two number, 20H memory location the content and content of the 21H memory location, and we need to compare and jump. If not equal, A and B continue. If both are not equal, then we need to go to the label continue. JC order. JC means jump if carry. The first number lesser than second number. What it represent? It is in proper order, because ascending order means first number should be lesser than the second number. So if it is carry represent A is lesser than B, then it is in proper order. So that what we need to do, we need to increment R0 content, R1 content. So R0 content had 20H, now it will become 21H. R1 had 21H, it will become 22. We need to continue with the next two numbers. Suppose if it is no carry means first number greater than second number, we need to exchange the content. So move at R1, A, whatever the A content loaded to 21H, whatever the B content loaded to 20H. So exchange operation will be done or executed if it is no carry, means A is greater than B. So it will continue. So that for example inner loop content count is 6. So jump if not non-zero, jump decrement, and jump if non-zero R2 inner loop. So R2 will be continuously monitored or checked. So decrementing R2 by 1, and until it is not equal to 0, inner loop will get executed. So 6 number. So suppose the count value is 6, then it should count, the value should be entered is 7, so that until it is becomes 0, it will continue the inner loop. Once the complete comparison or once it becomes 0, then it will go to the external loop. Jump if non-zero R3 external loop. So external loop also contains R3 is equal to 06. It will decremented by 1, it will become 5. So this is the code for ascending order. Okay, so now we'll start with the Microvision 3 microcontroller. So first step, we need to create the project. Okay, so select the device Atmel 89C51, so that the target is created. Now we need to type the program. This is a program for ascending order using bubble sort method. I will give the file name as p6.asm, extension AXM. So p6.asm is the file name. Now once we save the file, it should be added to the project. So select ASM, p6 should be added, so that it has got added to the project. Now what we need to do, we need to check the syntax error. Any error, 0 error and 0 warning we got. So next we need to build the target, rebuilder, so that target has created. Now what we need to do, we need to check the output. So go to debug, start. Okay, now what are the memory location we have used? 20H, 21H. So it should be internal memory D colon 0x20H. So we have internal memory with the data segment, or we can say data memory 0x20H. 20H is the starting address of the data memory, and we need to load. The count value is 6, so 7 should be loaded. So it should be ascending order. So I will give some number. Okay, these are the number I have taken. It must be arranged in the ascending order. Okay, ascending order. So let us start with the execution. Step into one by one step it will execute. See what it does. So move R0, 20H. R3 has become 6. Okay, these are the initialization. Move A, at R0. A will get the content of 98. B will get the content of 56. Jump if not equal, both are not equal, it will go to continue label. So first one 98, second one 56. So whether the carry generates, no, because first number is greater than second number, so it will go to the no carry condition. So we need to exchange. Move at R1, A, move at R0, B. So it will get exchanged. Observe here. See, it has become 56 first, next 98. So what we need to do? We need to increment R0, so that R0 will point it to the 21H. Then it will check R1 also pointed to the next memory location, and jump, decrement and jump if non-zero R2 inner loop. Again inner loop will get executed until R2 becomes 0. It will execute the same loop. Okay, so R2 becomes 0. Now it will come out of the loop and decrement jump if non-zero R3, external loop. So now external loop counter R3 becomes 05. So whether it has got ordered properly in the ascending order? No. For one round, just only few changes in the output. So 56 has moved to first position, 14 has moved to the second position, 89, 34, 90, 10, small changes in the sorting of the array. This is the just one round of inner loop. Now external loop, inner loop has completed. Now again R3 will decrement it by 1, so R3 becomes 05. Again what happens? It will go to the external loop. Again it will be loaded with the 20H and 21H. R2 becomes 06 and it will execute inner loop. So that every time R2 will become decremented by 1 and it will executed equal to 06 time. Okay. So once R2 becomes 0, again it will go back to the external loop. So both external loop as well as internal loop will continuously decremented, and finally after executing R2 becomes 0 and it will go to external loop. R3 will be decremented by 1 until R3 becomes 0. The whole process will be continued, and finally we are getting the output that will be in the proper order. So you can observe here, inner loop will get it will be continuously it will be executed. Now itself all numbers are sorted properly in the ascending order. So finally no operation. So what is the output? So R3 will become 0, R3 will become 0, okay, R3 will become 0, R2 will become 0. Okay, so R0 is pointed to 26, R1 is pointed to 27. So all the data, whatever the data, it will be every time internal loop will get decremented by 1 until R2 becomes 0. Once R2 becomes 0, it will go to the external loop and it will decrement R3 by 1, so that until R3 becomes 0, the whole steps, all the instruction within the loop will get executed, and finally we will be getting ascending order. The numbers will be arranged in ascending order. Okay, so this is the program for ascending order. The same program can be executed for descending order. Only the changes in the program, instead of JC we need to write JNC. So if it is JNC, if you write JNC, then the program, only small changes in the program, instead of JC we need to make it JNC, so that it will be executed and same process will be repeated and the output will be arranged in descending order. So what is descending order? First number should be higher. So if no carry means first number is greater than the second number, so that it is in order. So increment R0 and increment R1. Suppose carry generated means first number lesser than the second number, then we need to exchange the content. So same data, if you just change the one instruction, instead of JC if you write it JNC, it will become the program for descending order. Okay, thank you.